someone who can help you.
Who is it?
But that's on the other side of town. We need a place for tonight.
See, this is all we need. This is all we need. Wowzers. What a man. What a man.
My name is Marcus.
Oh, how convenient. Oh. I took my shoes from did. Alright. Where am I? Am I in hell? Because I killed this man. And now I'm in android hell. That's just great. Oop, I think I see a highlighted figure. Let me just cross the white brick road. I really just died, dude. Oh my gosh. Well.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Your predecessor was unfortunately destroyed. It knew deviants could be unpredictable, but it wasn't careful enough. I hope you won't make the same mistake.
My fault. I won't.
I don't
sorry,
intend
ma'am.
to.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
When a Connor model is destroyed, its memory is transferred to the next one. But some data can be lost in the process.
What kind of data?
Avoid being destroyed. It would be better for you and the investigation.
I understand.
The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
I think he's irritable and socially challenged.
Right.
But I also think he used to be a good detective.
Yeah.
He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I will adapt to his personality.
Exactly.
It is in the best interest of the investigation that I avoid conflict and try to
didn't like
accommodate
that.
his psychology.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Pick up the investigation where the previous Connor left off and put a stop to this.
Alright, rule number 1, I guess. Don't
Hurry,
be nice to
Connor.
deviants.
There's little time.
As far as when I'm Connor, at least. Oh, gosh. Well, at least he's still... Well, the last one's still alive, but Connor in general is alive, so... Don't cross the line. I'm gonna do what I want.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Bet. Thank you, lady. So kind. So polite.
Shit. Fucking machine could have killed everyone in the room.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's lucky he just shot me, which I don't.
Take a look at these samples.
Where's his desk?
Yeah.
Lab report says they cut it with something.
Detective Reed, irrelevant.
Maybe they're trying out a new form of red ice.
PO, probation officer, police officer.
We really need the forensics.
I'll chase it up.
This is Todd. That's Todd. The fact that his bitch ass really went to the feds. The 3 rays of robotic parenting, UN warns of World War III.
You and you come with me.
Right. Anywho. Lieutenant Anderson, we made it.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before.
Ooh.
If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Oh. You look like the character from Monster House. I have to sit down. I can't like keep exploring. I look so awkward sitting here like this. Get up.
You okay?
You know why you would sit down in the first place, knowing I wanted to look around. Look all in his shit. Get all in his business. Why would he just leave his stuff here? And the screen is still on. Get out of here. Dark heavy metal. All right. They're talking about Kara. Use your brain, not your android. Android free space. We don't bleed the same color. If I wanted to be ignored, I'd talk to my ex-wife. Not a bartender to go away. No more androids. How's my driving? Call. Right. So he's very much anti-android. I don't know why. I'm sure we'll find out at some point. Matches. Okay. Multi-department unit responsible for the red ice. Dismantle. Real police. A good call. Okay. Harris, K9 Harris, St. Bernard. Oh. Already seen the matches. Oh, the blue ones are to represent what I've already looked at. Gotcha. Perfect. Thank you. That's actually better. Donuts. Why do I care the nutritional value? Stop it. Pick up cold coffee, traces of caffeine. Dang, he don't never clean up this desk. Japanese maple. Right. Boo. There we are. Dismantle a network of red ice dealers. More than 50 arrests. Oh, he was the youngest lieutenant. Long overdue, describing Anderson as among the most talented police I've ever worked with. The new lieutenant is expected to rise quickly through the ranks of the department and is already being tipped as a future commissioner. New record seizure of red ice in Detroit. Nearly a ton of red ice discovered in the hold of a boat after a long investigation conducted by Lieutenant Anderson of the Detroit Police Force. Detroit baseball cap. So he likes baseball. Cool. Alright. Decorated. What a cute word. I automatically think of Christmas no matter what.
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
God, I saw you get shot in the head last night.
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed. But CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it.
Yeah.
This incident should not affect the investigation.
Oh, Jesus. Hank! In my office!
Gonna listen. Gonna be nosy as fuck. His business. All of it.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents.
Maybe they should start making them.
Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Ooh. Period. I'm gonna leave.
Well,
Nothing I say is gonna make this any better.
I won't keep you any longer.
Let's go.
Have a nice day, Captain.
See, he's not even listening to you, bro.
I get the impression my presence causes you some inconvenience, Lieutenant. I'd like you to know I'm very sorry about that. In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better.
Dang it!
Hey.
I should have asked that man them questions.
Take a look at these samples yet?
Board says
Is
they
there
cut
a
it with something.
desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
We really need the forensics.
Alright, I'll chase it up.
Dang! I should have asked him those questions. I'm so stupid. Oh my god. Alright, I'm making like the wrong decisions. I'm making all terrible decisions, and I have to do better. I have to, or everybody's gonna die. And I'm acknowledging that right now, that I know I'm messing up. I'm fucking up majorly right now.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you?
Listen.
Sumo.
Sumo wrestler?
I call him Sumo.
And he's the St. Bernard.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday.
I can't talk right now.
Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh.
Why is he mad about it? Like, thank you.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to. Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
I don't want to piss him off.
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
And
I was wondering,
I think it's so corny.
do you always arrive at the office at this time?
Oh my gosh, he's gonna be eating.
I arrive when I arrive.
Oh my gosh.
Stop busting my balls, okay?
Take a look at these samples yet?
All it said was hours, bro. How was I supposed to know he was gonna ask that question?
If you have any files on deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Former red ice.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Missing. The plaintiff reports that he left his android at home as usual when he worked. When he returned, the android was nowhere to be found. No trace of a break-in the apartment. The android may have left without being ordered to. Ooh. And he was like, what kind of android? Doesn't say. All right. Okay, so he was just missing, but this is a suspect. Okay, claims to have been attacked. Android working as a waiter in a restaurant lunged at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle the man before leaving the scene. The android remains at large. Ooh-wee. Plaintiff claims to have been attacked by her android. The android has also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. Plaintiff, the manager of the eating club, reported that the unexplained disappearance of a sex android model. The android disappeared after accompanying a customer to his home and never returned to the club. Ooh.
$243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have assaulted a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation. I understand you're facing personal issues, Lieutenant. But you need to move past them, and...
Hey, don't talk to me like you know me. I'm not your friend, and I don't need your advice, okay?
Sorry, y'all, my dog is barking.
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole.
I feel like
if it was
nothing
up to
I
me,
say
I'd
is
throw the
gonna
lot
make
of you
him-
in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant, sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that attacked the guy last night. It's been seen in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
I literally feel like he has such a terrible personality that nothing I say is going to make him like me. He's only going to be accepting of my actions. Like how I got that confession yesterday, how I found the android before. I feel like those are the things that are going to make him be nicer to me, in other words. survive the night? We survived the night. Find new clothes. Let's find some new clothes, Bookie. It was actually a laundromat right down the street. See, and now you got the whole back seat. You can lay down if you wanted to. Alright, let's go find some new clothes. Let's get it, Kara. I was gonna say I'm not gonna pick that up simply due to the fact that if they see me with a weapon, they might shoot me in the face like they did Marcus. And I didn't even have a weapon when I was him. First Android zoos open. U.S. life expectancy now 91. They're making android animals too. All exotic species that have become extinct in the last... Okay, so if it's like extinct animals and then you can see them again, but in like robot form. I mean, because how else are you going to see them? But they are beautiful creatures, you know? Canada's still android free zone where the air is clean and welcome as always. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Discover the landscape. I didn't mean to press that, but whatever. Anyway, Canada is still an android free zone and they're opening up android zoos. Why keep showing me all these? Oh, I need a knife for. I should take it. Why are you cutting your hair when it's in ponytail? Take it down, girl. Can I cut this thing out of my head too?
One eternity later.
I feel like if we want to be incognito, the brown is probably, I mean the blonde is probably what's gonna work the best. Then we'll need to take that out. Yep. Remove that. God. And then stomp on it. I'm surprised they don't have like trackers to be able to find them. Can I stomp on that? I wouldn't be surprised. Why would they not? Because honestly, it's like a dog that you want to microchip. Alright, well, are you gonna jump this fence, or what's your plan here, sis? Death to androids? Why do they hate us so much? I don't get it. Okay, so what am I supposed to do here exactly? Here we go. Oh no, I was just talking about that, bro. Where am I supposed to go? Don't worry, I'm gonna cut this out. Am I just supposed to like wait for him to leave? Like, cause they're not giving me very many options, like at all. Around to the trunk. Girl, did you even pop it? Maybe you should get in the car and like push the button that pops the trunk. That would probably be a smart idea. But the crowbar works too. Let's just get it. Yeah, I'm loving this game. I'm eating this. Find human clothes. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got some. Now what we doing? We waking Alice up. Alright, so we found some clothes. Cool. Alice?
Alice.
Wakey, wakey.
Wake up, Alice. So it wasn't a nightmare.
No. No, it wasn't a nightmare.
How do you feel? I'm cold. What are we gonna do now?
That android we saw yesterday, he gave me an address. He said we could get help there. The train passes just on the other side of the road. The station can't be far. You feel okay to walk a little? Let's go then.
Alrighty then, let's get it going. You know, I want to look at things glass half full. Like, you know, this is terrible that we have to do all this and we have to sleep in a freaking abandoned
You're
car.
pretty
but at the
like
same
that.
time, you said I was ugly before?
You really look like a human now.
But, all seriousness. Oof. Leaving Todd.
The police are on our trail.
All right. That's all for now. Free to go.
We've got officers sweeping the neighborhood in case anybody saw anything.
Okay, well, let me know if they turn anything up.
What are you gonna do with that?
I have no idea.
Getting away from Todd is much better than staying with him.
It took the first bus that came along and stayed at the end of the line. Its decision wasn't planned. It was driven by fear.
Androids don't feel fear.
Deviants do. They get overwhelmed by their emotions and make irrational decisions.
That wasn't very irrational. He was gonna kill
All right, well,
both
that
of
still
them.
doesn't tell us where it went.
It didn't have a plan, and it had nowhere to go. Maybe it didn't go far.
Maybe.
Life. can't cross, bro. It's not green. How do you put it away? Jeez, this place is crawling with cops, dude. Why are there so many in this one concentrated area, even though these freaking deviants are everywhere? Literally.
They won't get far. They'll find it sooner or later. Let's go.
To play as one character that's chasing the deviant and then to play the deviant itself is just absolutely insane. I love the way this is all set up. The graphics are amazing, everything's phenomenal. They did a good on this game, and I just started. Boom. There you have it. We're gone. We got up out of there.
Are you okay?
No. See, I'm a protector. It's my baby girl right here. Like Joel and Ellie. It's Cara and Alice. Protect her. Always. Always and forever. Reach the train safely. I'm sure that. No, let me zoom out. Whoa. Whoa. There was a lot of different things that could have went wrong there. Oh, for sure. But we escaped safely. You know, I would really love to know, like, police don't have a lead. Walk towards the train station, sneak past police forces, reach the train safely. Okay, boom. Because you know what? If I had went those other options, who knows, you know? I could have robbed the supermarket and they would have known and then they would have caught me. They could have had
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now.
Alright, y'all. I feel like this is a solid place for us to stop this game today. We played a couple encounters as Cara. Actually, we were about to get into a second Marcus one, but we have been recording for over an hour at this point, about an hour and 15 at this point. So we did a couple Connor interactions, we did one Marcus, so I feel like this is an amazing place for us to go ahead and wrap it up today. I've had so much fun. Thank you all for joining me, for pulling up to the party, for pulling up to the gaming session. Before you go, please do not forget to like and subscribe. And without further ado, I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.